not going to worry about that right now. I'll worry about that later. I'm not restarting the stream. Maybe I don't have to. And like I said, good morning. Trying to get something for a friend. A little chilly this morning. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. That's the wrong one. All right. Anyway, can I enjoy my coffee? What is all this going on this early? I just woke up a half hour ago. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I have to call her. Let me call her, this host. Oh, my God. Let me call her. She's going to send me show information today. It's for 2 shows for tomorrow, but I have to call her. If you ever seen the movie The Conjuring, this is her. Good morning.
Hello, gorgeous.
Remember, we had a show scheduled with Jeff for tomorrow. Do you want me to reschedule that? Because I already rescheduled Alex from last week for next week. So do you want me to schedule the show?
From next week to next week for Jeff. It's his son's birthday tomorrow.
Okay, no worries. So then I'll do that. I'll switch it.
Great. And I'm going to have Carlene on Soul School, and I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do with The World Awakening, because I've got so much to say. I'm not sure which way I'm going with this yet.
All right, so just
my head.
Yeah, just just try to get it as early as you can to me. This way I can set it up.
I will, absolutely, sweetheart. I'll get that to you very shortly. At least Soul School, I'll get to you very shortly.
All right, yeah. It's early in the morning. It's not even 9. What is it? Not even 10. So we got plenty of time. It's just that I start shows at 6.
Okay, great. Well, I'm just about ready to take my chemo.
I hear you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Can you even believe? I mean, for a doctor to reverse her, talk about a reversal of fate. I mean, to reverse her diagnosis.
Yep. But you got to remember, you're using an experimental treatment process, which is probably showing some incredible results with a lot of people, hopefully.
Well, it is. Kisqali was designed specifically to hold cancer at bay. In other words, to buy you more time
To treat it.
right. So it's not designed to kill it. It's
Right.
designed to trap it.
Right.
And so, even my doctor, she's like, it's not just the meds. I'm like, I know it's not just the meds. I know, because this is for these tumors, for tumors on my adrenal glands to just be gone, just gone.
Uh-huh.
12 tumors in my lungs gone, gone, like not there anymore. That's not the Kisqali that's doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
This is a drug that is given to terminal patients to buy them more time. That's not what's happening with me.
right. It's actually reversing it.
Yes.
That's unbelievable. That's incredible. It's miraculous, actually. I don't. It's just, it's a blessing. That's what it is. It's a freaking blessing.
Yes, and I have help from the higher ups. There
Oh
is
yeah.
no-
Oh yeah. We'll talk.
None.
We talk about that. If my camera's working, I'll go on the air with you a little bit.
Okay.
If my camera's working, because I have glitches sometimes with my Elgato.
Yeah.
All right. Well, love you, and I'll be on the lookout for it. Enjoy your day. Hope everything works out, and I'll see you tomorrow night for the shows.
Okay, I love you, Bill.
Love you.
Bye, babe.
Bye. No, so she is very public about this when she was diagnosed with stage 4. But she's taking an experimental drug and all her tumors are gone. She talks about this during her shows. So I'm not saying anything that's not publicly known. And it's actually something that was supposed to be a treatment to hold it where it is and not spread. And it's actually reversing. It's getting rid of everything in her body. She does not have no more tumors in her body. They're gone. So now with the chemo, along with that drug treatment, she's almost like fully recovered, and it's a miracle. The doctor reversed the diagnosis, like she just said. And believe me, she might talk about this tomorrow during the show, and if she doesn't, I will. Because I do appear on people's shows from time to time. I'm the producer, but I do go in sometimes when they ask me to, or if I have to say something. So that's something I do. Matter of fact, today is a crazy day. In 2 hours, I have a meeting with someone in the UK about a show. Last night, the Paranormal Ranger show started, and Chanel, the other producer, she's just freaking amazing. Along with Amanda. Amanda does a great job, too. Amanda rocks. What's up, Grandizer? Now, I was just on the phone with Andrea Perrin, talking about her shows tomorrow, but then we talked about her personal battle with cancer. So I'm always busy. Like, I'm working on the Pine Bush UFO Fair here in the Hudson Valley, near my area. I do it every year. So we're working on that. Hopefully Mark D'Antonio will be there. Well, he's definite if it happens. So is Marianne Robb, UAP PD, a dear friend, both of them, of myself. And she lives in Mesa, Arizona. Get her here, and she'll do her presentation. And then we're working on, hopefully, Nick Pope. Just look up Nick Pope and you'll find out who Nick Pope is. Some consider him a controversial figure based on his Ministry of Defense background with UFOs and everything in the UK. I met him. I think he's a great guy, personally. So that's just my own personal opinion. I think he's a great guy, and he's very intelligent, and he knows what he's doing. And whatever people's other opinions of him, that's their opinion. I have mine. I'm not here to change people's mind. People have to reach their own conclusions. And I would say, before you make a conclusion, do thorough research. And don't judge without doing the proper research. And not taking stuff out of context, because a lot of that happens. I hate when that happens. When they take one sentence, but you didn't get the overall theme of what was being said before and after. They take that one and they make it into a controversial statement, which it isn't. You took it out of context. Duh. Oh, no, believe me, I've been involved in this field for a long time, and I hear the rumblings. Oh, he wasn't really in the position at the MOD that he claims he was. Same thing happened to Lou Elizondo. People say, oh, he wasn't part of this, he wasn't this, he's full of it, he's this. You know, my gosh. People go off the rails making judgment on people without knowing the facts. It's just speculation on their part. It's like, I don't know why. I don't know why people take such a personal, like, negative. Maybe I don't know. I honestly don't know. All right, let me do these pop outs because I'm getting confused here. I get easily confused with all of them. But again, people have to reach their own conclusions. That's all. What's up, Collins? What's up, Andy? Oh my God. Do you know I debunked that chandelier? I was like one of the first people to debunk it. I said, that's a chandelier. That's a reflection. Because before it came public, I was sent the image by someone that I know in the field. And they asked me, what do you think about this? I said, that's a chandelier. And then I saw the commotion afterwards. I said, holy, I was right. I knew about it before it became public. Because somebody sent me an image. I was like, that was. See, that doesn't do any good to them of their credibility when they do things like that. I agree. That does not help. Oh my God, what am I doing today? I'm a mess. Why isn't that working? Oh, wait a minute. I did it already, that's why. I'm clicking the wrong things here. And Andy, yes, I saw your message. Teams is a mess, but you'll still be soon to actually export all your contacts and chats from Skype to it. And it does have, oh my God, what is it called? The DNS? I forgot what it's called, to use video onto it, just like Skype can. It's just going to be a tricky process understanding it and getting used to it. But it is not an improvement. It is not. It is, I don't like it. Like, some people still use that kind of stuff, and I'm like, crazy. And it's actually cold here. I got the wood stove on. It's chilly today. What? Space Radio. I got the impression. Oh my God, yeah. It's true, Mike. People do take stuff out of context. And my friend is in there, Collins, so say hello to Collins. He's from the area. Did you ever, or do you listen to the podcast out of Buffalo? He's on YouTube. Where did the real go? No, not familiar with it. Dude, I'm so busy in my life. I would like to, send me a link. I'm curious. Send it to me. All right, hold on. I'm still stuck on stupid right now. Really. I'm still trying to get all this figured out. What about calling phone feature? No, I didn't see the phone feature, which got me upset because I need Skype sometimes to get guests on shows. That could be the big one that is going to be a problem. I did not see that feature yet. Temperature roller coaster. Supposed to get. messages. I forgot what I was talking about. Ugh. What's this now? Soraya had a guest on who called out a guy who was popular in the UFO world, debunked some of his stuff, and that guy is still fooling around. Listen, I do not, out of respect, I don't throw people under the bus. I let everybody else reach their own conclusions. I keep my own personal views about people to myself. I'm not here to slam anyone. Like I said, I do have my opinions in a negative way about a few people. But I keep that behind closed doors, like I'm talking to other people, because I'm not here to do that. But there are people out there that I'm like, whoa. Trust me, there are. Quite a few, actually. You know what's the worst? I'll give you an example. There's an example of something. When somebody starts creating stories about seeing UFOs or experiencing it just to be relevant in the field, like, yeah, I've seen one too. Or people that change their stories over time. It's like, that's not what you said at the beginning. Now, I know somebody that I love him to death, and he's stayed over my house. I spent a lot of time. He calls me his assistant, and that's Travis Walton. I am 100% behind what that man says. 100%. I am 100% supportive of Travis Walton, for sure. That's one example I'll say publicly. I have had hours-long conversations with him. Believe me, on personal levels, even on family personal levels. That man is incredible. I admire him. He's a great human being. He's quiet if you don't know him, but I'm telling you, I could get emotional. The things we spoke about in private. And he is a family man. He loves his family. He is an incredible human being. And believe me, he was attacked a few years ago. People saying, oh, he was up in the fire tower. That's where he went missing, in a fire tower for days. I'm like, what's wrong with you people? So that's one example. He is dynamite. And there is a lot of people I love out there. I know, but see, that's the problem. Yes, you're right. This is why I don't watch the programs on TV. Like these reality shows, I don't watch them. Because a lot of it is just clickbait to watch and keep going. You know, it's like watching sci-fi series. I can't. I need evidence. And trust me, I experienced something in Nuclear Lake with Al and Brian that I cannot explain. Actually, a few things happened when we were there on Halloween 2015 in Nuclear Lake. I swear, I heard a sound that I'd never heard in my life. And when I got home, I was looking up Bigfoot sounds, and that was the only thing. I tried every local animal's distress, whatever sounds they make. I could not match what I heard until I stumbled on a Bigfoot thing. I said, oh my God, that's what I heard. We all heard it. So I didn't see it, but I heard it, and I'm going to tell you, it was freaky. We were sitting, this is a very desolate area. Okay, I just uploaded the bike video on YouTube. This is a very remote area. It's not like people go in there. Is the not the Adirondack, the Appalachian Trail runs through it, but there's hardly anybody that walks through this area. So there's not many people that go to Nuclear Lake. And we were sitting on this big rock right by the lake, and something, unless there's no like kids hanging out in the park, it's not a park, by the lake. A big rock came at us from the trees behind us. I'm like, what the hell was that? And then that voice that said my name happened there. You ever see that? The voice that I recorded that said my name twice, Bill? That was at Nuclear Lake. All kinds of weird stuff happens at this place. We heard voices, like a family at night. It was about 9:30 at night. We heard what sounded like voices, and it's pitch black. There's no lights. You're in the woods. You're in the thick of the woods at night. And the leaves had already fallen. It's Halloween, so you could hear any crunching of animals. Like, let me talk about the family part. So we hear like sounds like a family coming to us. So we put the lights on our helmets, our gear, so they could see us. We heard the voices stopped and disappeared, and we didn't hear no people walking away. Nothing. It was bizarre. It was like we heard it, but now they're not there. It made no sense. I'm telling you. And then, I swear this is true. We're sitting in 3 chairs. I'm at the end. I think, Al and then Brian. Pitch black. We have our little lights on, and I had a big time lumen flashlight, so I could see like everything if I put it on. Something comes charging up the hill, because we're on the top of a hill, toward me. I get up to run. Al grabs me and says, "Stop, don't move," because he doesn't know what kind of animal it is. It stops right before my chair. And we're like, okay. But we don't hear it, because you could hear it moving in the leaves, like I said. But then you don't hear it anymore. We got the flashlights, looked, nothing's there. That was freaky. It was just there, and it's not there now. So things happen. I can't explain it. I had my night vision, and I thought I had it on camera. I could call Al right now, he could tell you. I had the night vision in the trees. There was these little twinkling things in the trees. He wants to say they're fairies. Or maybe Brian might say it was fairies. And it looked like smoke. There was no fog. There was no mist. It was a clear night. It was beautiful. It was actually a meteor shower going on above us for that night. It was a bizarre night. And I seen like a shadow, it looked like smoke, go from tree to tree. And I said, Al, tell me you got that. Tell me you seen that. He says, Bill, I seen it. It didn't come out on the freaking recording. I was tight. Because I saw it, and I knew I had something. I mean, I caught something over my house. You've seen that video. So I can't explain it. I'm not saying it's aliens or this. I'm just saying I don't know what the heck just happened. That's all I can say, honestly. I don't know what that is. But I'm not going to go out on a limb and say, oh, it was an alien, a UFO, a Bigfoot. I didn't see it. I don't know. I can't reach that conclusion unless I see it. If I seen a UFO craft, and I don't know what the hell it is because I know a lot of aircraft, and I know, or drones, and this is not one of them, then I could say, well, this wasn't something I've ever seen before. And captured a video and a photo of it, then we got something. Until then, no. That's my opinion. Until I see some clear evidence, it's an account, a story, a testimony, but without evidence, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's a great account, a story, a testimony, But everybody out there is looking for the evidence. They want to see, hear something. And I'm one of them. What's going on in chat now? I see Collins said yes, but are you kidding me? Yes, but what? Tell me. This is the place to ask the questions, Collins. Just like Grandize is doing. You gotta remember, this is what I do. I've been doing this for over a decade. Like, every day. Let me see what Grandize is saying here. You remember when the Travis Walton... Oh, don't be nice, Collins. Don't tell Grandizer. Grandizer and I go back. We go back and forth. He's cool. Everybody here is cool people, and everybody's allowed to express their opinions. You have to understand, a lot of people have been here for years. And there is somebody that comes in here, his name is Amol, he just goes off on me. But we joke that way. He's like, your songs are trash, but in another word. That's how we joke with each other. This is how it is. We're like a family in here. So that's what it is. Anyway, let me get back to this. I hope you didn't ban him, Grandizer. I tend to follow those who have been in the research for decades and their stories never change, and they do. Yes, that's another thing. It's one thing to be an armchair quarterback writing books all the time, but it's another thing to go out in the field and do the boots on the ground work. Okay? We hear things all... Yeah, Mike, I'm going to tell you. Mike could tell you, he's in chat. We experienced something at the UFO park that night. Now, it could have been fireworks, but I don't know if it was too far. I don't know if that was fireworks. But we had an experience at the park. And that was crazy that night, because there was a lot of us there. There was like 20 people there when this was going on. That was crazy that night. There's one guy who claims she hangs around Bigfoot so much, but yet not a shred of evidence. When she talks, it's like one gets to make she makes it up as she goes along. Yeah, see. You give a person 9 strikes? Let me see if I could text him and just tell him. Unless he's watching. You know, these days, people can't be so tense. We have to have a sense of humor. You know, unless it gets totally disrespectful and hateful, that's different. But to joke around back and forth in a respectful way, and, you know, from certain people, we can take it at a certain higher level, like a mole. You know what I mean? Now somebody else is texting me. I got a meeting in less than 2 hours with a UK potential show coming to KJRA. But like I said, without evidence. Now, let me tell you, and I'm just going to use me. Okay, it's still processing. I'm just going to use myself as an example. And I got to go to my other channel. I got to start streaming there again. It's actually a shame. Like, people, you know, what is frustrating, I will say this. What is frustrating, and this is why I say this on shows sometimes too. What is frustrating is that when you have an experience, and you know it's true, and people question it, and I get it, But then they come out with some just straight up stupid, silly stuff to explain it, and you know that's not what happened. Then you say like, you start really getting frustrated because they weren't there, and I'll say that a lot. If you weren't there, you can't speak about it. Like, there are two people that I know, Cody and Satori. And I was at the Shanley Hotel when they were doing the investigation there. I seen what these two did in person. And a lot of people say, oh, they're cracking their bones, their hips, they're this, or there's people under the floor making the noise. No. No. This is freaking real. This is wild. And I witnessed it in multiple places. And I was trying to figure it out too, because I'm being honest with myself. I'm not going to sit there and go along with a lie, if it's a lie. I'm trying to figure that. I heard this thing like it was it was coming toward them, and it's knocking right under them because they have a way of communicating by holding hands. I seen this for myself. We were in a basement with a concrete slab near a little boiler, and it's all a little cramped. And they did it down there, and I hear the tapping from underneath the concrete slab. I'm like, no way. No way. How, is somebody dug a tunnel underneath the ground and they're tapping underneath the concrete slab in a basement? I don't think so. It's things like that that get me freaked out. And that's when I get all riled up because I seen that for myself and I know it's real. I know it's real. At least that's my personal opinion. That is real. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me show you what I'm trying to find. Let's see what you're writing. Is that one? That is one of the issues why I don't hang out in some of these paranormal channels. Yeah, I was. Oh, the Mike's talking about the park. Told me she saw a UFO, but it was with her dad in the 1950s and 60s. Her dad was in the U.S. Air Force in New Mexico. Bill, you ever seen some of those vids of fellow researchers that debunk? Yes, but you know, that's good in a way, but if they, it's like their sole thing is to discredit other people. I won't do that. I'm sure there are people, and I know some, I'm not mentioning names, that do it. I am not one of those people. I'm not here to destroy a person's credibility or to debunk it. I'll leave that to other people to do. That's not something I enjoy doing. Or I'm going to get clickbait for it. I won't do that. But, you know, there are people that do that, and I'm not mentioning names. Okay. Let us just check out one of my videos. I seen that with the Paranormal Nightmare TV. I really like that channel, but some have called them out, like when they said that no one's to be in the house. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people. I brought Robert Salas on here. I could bring a lot of people on my streams, but I don't. Because this is my place to chill. This is not work related. I leave that, like I said, I got a meeting in less than 2 hours and I've got shows tonight. So I try to do this to have fun and just relax and enjoy. But I could bring all kinds of people on here if I wanted to. But anyway, I need to refill my coffee. I got really excited about this just now. I got a little riled up. But here's an example. Let me show you this. This was at Nuclear Lake. And you're going to hear it. Now, let me put my headphones on. I'm going to slow it down too. So I had a Sony, Sony Handycam camera. Let me put myself on the screen. So, you know, one of those old school handhelds, it's not really old, that you can record video on. And I was with Heidi from the UK, my friend Al, who's the head of a paranormal team, and myself. And he had all these devices that picked up some movement on the side of the mining road, which is that road in the background that leads to the lake. This is about a half hour from my house, Nuclear Lake. It's in Pauling, New York. And she was getting bug spray because we were walking into these woods. There's ticks. This is summertime. There are ticks. There's all kinds of stuff. I'm not going in there without spraying my body with stuff to, for that. So she goes in my backpack. She's going in my backpack. So there was a big fallen tree trunk on the ground. So I put the Sony Handycam down so I could stand up and she can get the stuff out of my back. Unzip it. Yeah, I know Andy. Andy knows this story well. And a lot of people, when you hear this, a lot of people say, oh, that's Heidi messing around. No, it wasn't. Because if it was, I would have told her, Heidi, cut it out. What's up, Lady V? So listen to this clip. I'm going to mute. All right, I'm going to put my camera down a second. When something happens, it's almost like Blair Witch.
Yeah, the mozzies are out in force.
Yeah, you can feel them.
Yep.
Did you hear that twice? Bell. Twice. Now, if I slow that down, let me see. All right, I'm going to put my camera down a second. Now, let's slow it down. Half speed. When something happens, it's almost like Blair Witch.
Yeah, the mozzies are out in force.
Yeah, you can feel them.
Yeah. Can't hear them though, so that means it's not the bike.
You heard it? That is crazy. It's saying my name twice, and if I slow it down even more, and people said that was Heidi. That was not Heidi. So, I don't care what anyone says. This is my experience. It definitely sounds like a female voice. I slowed it down more. When something happens, it's almost like Blair Witch. That is crazy. That is freaky. So that is what you would consider a Class A EVP. Now I'm going to put it on regular speed. All right, I'm going to put my camera down a second. When something happens, it's almost like Blair Witch.
Yeah, the mozzies are out in force.
Yeah, you can feel them.
Yep. Can't hear them though, so that means it's not the bike.
So that is cray-cray. That is crazy. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know. I can't. And it's funny because I didn't know I captured it on video until a friend told me and watched the video clip that I uploaded. Were you guys messing around? Because I heard like a young girl's voice say your name. I said, what are you talking about? And we were all here. And we freaked out when we seen it. I put it on my big TV and I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So that's one. So, and then there's this one. And I don't know what the heck. Uh-oh, Momzilla's up. She's talking to Tycho. I'm gonna mute this one because... What is it, Mom?
Once I open the door,
Uh-huh.
they both come out.
Oh, the cats?
Yeah.
They're hungry.
Yeah.
You fed them?
I'm gonna do it now.
Should I put you on camera while you feed the cats? I'm live. I don't think so. All right, so let's put this one on. So this is September 18th, 2014 over my house. This is not the camera I use today. This is a Samsung SCB 2000 CCTV, like a security camera. I took the IR filter out. And that's a lot of noise from clouds. But look at this thing. And it's looped. Look at this thing. What the hell is that? What is that? I tried to freeze it so you could see it. Look at that. What the hell is that? And people say, oh, that's a meteor breaking up. Yeah, a meteor looks pretty damn uniform to me. With one big bright light in the front, and it's shaped as a triangle if you put an outline, with two lights in the back. That's propulsion to me. This thing curves, stops for a split second, illuminates like a power-up, and then whoosh, right back into space. Come on now. That's a meteor breaking up in the upper atmosphere and bouncing back out? Come on, please, stop it. Stop it. But that's what people say. Because they want to debunk you so bad. You know, they don't want... This is actually excellent video. Look at it curving. It's curving. It's not straight. It's curving. And stops, illuminates, and then look at how fast it leaves. Now, could that be some type of a drone? 11 years ago? Military drone? Sure, it could be. Sure. But to say that's a meteorite breaking up in the atmosphere, I mean, come on now, stop. But I'm not discounting that to be some type of a top secret drone. Now the G-forces from when it stops and takes off at that speed, I mean, you're talking a lot of G's right there. That's fast. Whatever it is fast.
Look,
What, Mom?
since you have 100 keys here,
Oh,
and
God.
you don't have them marked for me, can you go and feed the cats?
Let me go feed the cats. Matter of fact, you want to see the cats go crazy? So yeah, I don't know what that is. I just say it's unidentified. I don't know what that is. And I've sent that clip to many people with different answers from all of them. That tells you it's inconclusive because everybody's giving you a different explanation. So they don't even know. Oh, God. I'm coming. Anyway, so that's, like I said, that's real. Whatever it is, at least it's real. Not like some of the BS we see out there. And you take it for what it's worth. But at least it's real. Unlike a lot of things that are out there that we hear about. You know what I mean? All right, let's go feed them. They're out there waiting. Well, look at them. I gotta take that cover off soon, but it's still cold. It protects them. All right, let me go feed them. I'm coming, I'm coming. And you had your experiences in this house. So. Take your medication like you're supposed to.
What medication?
Your medication that you have in there, the 6 of them. I will tell them, I swear I'm telling the doctor. You're supposed to take all. You're gonna really, you're gonna regret not taking your medication with it. She's ran right around the house. She's eating milk. Here. She is, right now. They eat together. I bet your mom went outside. Did she go outside? Well, that wall I redid last spring. I repainted the house. I redid the whole house outside. That wall took me like a month to resurface. Oh, like that's the garage. It took me a month to redo that. That was not easy. Like just now recently, last week, I built a new permanent gazebo in the backyard. And it by myself. I don't have help. There's nobody in my neighborhood that can help me do this kind of stuff. I have to do it all by myself. And me, I'm very stubborn. I will do it by myself. Nothing's going to stop me. You know, my neighbors are seniors. Nobody can help me. I have to do everything myself. So I just built this gazebo. Right there. I just built that gazebo. By myself. And you see, last year I painted the whole house. The bricks were even redone with dye, tint, not paint. I painted everything. I redid everything last year, so I don't have to do that this year. I put a new roof, solar panels, everything's done. But that gazebo was not easy for me. Quality does take time. And you know what? When it's you own something and it's yours, your house or whatever it is, your car, you take care of it. Because it has a lot of value to you, whatever it is. So soon, in about a month, I'll start working on the pool. And every year I have to I varnish and then I urethane that tiki bar. So there's still a lot of work for me. I have to touch up the deck. There's still a lot of stuff I have to do. But I'm always busy. Always busy. I know you would, Mike. I know you would definitely. I know you would help me if you were closer. I know that. But you're over 2 hours away, dude. But I'm always busy. And now with the bike riding again starting, which the video should be available now on YouTube. Should be. I already started using my smoker. It's good to go. And V, I'll show you. Because it's done. It should be done. This was yesterday. And I should put my VR goggles on. There goes you. Oh my God, why is it doing that? Why is it in 1080? It's supposed to be in 4K. It upsets me. It's supposed to be in 4K. It's a 4K video, but YouTube's not letting me do it. It's weird. I don't like that. So this was yesterday. I did 30 miles. You're always welcome to come here, V. So Michael knows that too for Pine Bush. But this was yesterday afternoon. I'm skipping a little. This is so bad. So see, this is a 3D video. So it's up now. This was yesterday. My new rig worked great on the back of the bike. So see? She's messing with the cats. So this came out really good yesterday. So now I'm going to start doing all my trails all over again with 360. There's a lot to do. And there I am. Oops, wrong screen. There I am down there. And the rig, you can't see it, but it's in the back of the bike now. So it came out really good. This is Poughkeepsie, New York. The city of Poughkeepsie. This is Highland behind me. So that's what I did yesterday. It was a test. Let me get this down. But it came out good. Now I can't wait to go to New York City and do the trail on New York City along the west side with all the buildings. That's going to be beautiful, 360. I can't wait to go, to be honest. All right, I can get rid of that. So it's definitely more stable. It's not moving. It is not moving. I don't know where the picture is. Let me see. I don't know where I put them. No, that's Star Trek. I may have to bring it back in. Where the heck is it? Here? No. It's probably on my phone. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's the old rig. Let me send it to myself. I'll show you what I built. Okay. Where is it? I knew there was going to be a catch. There always is. Is this it? That's not it. Yes. You got to come and get my cup.
It's freezing out there, man. Frio.
I don't have a picture of it. I had it.
Where's your cup?
Right here. Here. Take it. He's sleeping right there, so
Ooh, I don't want to bother him.
don't bother him because then he's going to bother me.
No, he's going to bother me.
Here.
Let that little one be sleeping. Be a little angel and go to sleep, Taquito. Yo,
You want to Maybe this picture will show it. I'll have to zoom in. This was yesterday when the bike was on the side of the car. This might show it. If we zoom in. Wow, it's 10:30 already. So this is at the trail yesterday. That's how it's rigged. And that's not fully extended because I wasn't ready to ride yet. But you can see how I have it on the bike. Look at that thing. But look at the pipe. That's a T pipe, a T fitting. It's on the rack. It's bracketed with this on the sides onto the cargo rack with this big piece of metal. These are the clothesline things that you can tighten. They're on both sides going to the actual cargo rack, and then I have it bracketed in two different places to hold the pipe down where it is. And then I do have this bungee wrapping around just in case. This thing did not move at all. What? No. There's pizza in the fridge from last night. So I can extend this 6 feet up. There's 2 3-foot rods on here connected. So it's working. And then I got my power bank. As you can see, that cable. The power bank is in the bag. And it supplies the power to the GoPro. So it will record. The battery won't exhaust. It works great. It works. Well, obviously yesterday it was tested. So this thing is strong. This is very strong. My invention. It ain't moving. And there's my light. That light is cool because when I slow down, it shows a brake light. It senses it. So it'll have like a brake light. It's unbelievable, that light. I love that light. So there you go. There's my rig. That's how I do it. My invention. It's high. So yeah. It's awesome. And I enjoy it. I love it. Now the weather's not going to be good for the next week. It's going to be like 40s and 50. It's not going to be nice out. So there will be no riding. It's not going anywhere, Mike. It's not. That is not moving. The next test will be off-road to see how it holds for an off-road trail. That's going to be the real test for it. Which is coming soon. I'm getting messages like insane. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, why does it always happen? I want the coffee. Oh my gosh. Yes, I want coffee. So, yeah, I've been busy. And then, of course, with all this, the models, and more models over there. So I'm busy. But I like to be busy. It's good to be busy. Stay active. Thank God this is doing better. 2 months ago, I couldn't do this. Now I can do this with slight discomfort because I'm going to physical therapy. Now, the range is the problem. If I go too far back, discomfort right there. Not the pain that I was, not the sharp pain I was having a month or two ago, because I have a partially torn rotator. Right there, we're talking pain now. Forget about this. That hurts a lot. So there's still a lot to do here. That hurts a lot. Right there. I don't even want to do it. Oh yeah, that's Mom Zilla at it, or early in the morning. She's at it. Yeah, it's you have to when you're dealing with that V, you have to re-establish your range of motion because that's so key. If you don't do that, you may never have that range of motion again. So believe it or not, physical therapy is very important. If you don't go to physical therapy, you have to learn stretching exercises for your shoulder to not lose that range of motion. Otherwise, it may never heal properly, and then you're screwed. It's as simple as that. You have to do it. And I'm telling you, it's painful. Even when I go to physical therapy, it's painful. But it's important. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my God. But yeah, enough of that. It's tough. All right, let me see what's going on. I don't think anything's happening bad with the weather. It's not supposed to be nice here today. There's a storm to our west. It's just going to be showery here. Nothing crazy. This system here, it's going to the north though, into Canada. The low, right there. It's already here. It could be down here. It could be that. It's not organized. It's kind of like here. So we're gonna have showers today, and it's chilly here. It's not warm today. It'll be maybe in the 50s, but it's gonna be chilly for the next few days. Thus, no bike riding. 0. That's not happening. I'm not going out unless it's 60 degrees or more. Otherwise, no bike riding. Heck, screw that. Spring started this morning, officially, at 5:01 Eastern, I believe the time was. Just checking messages because I got a meeting in less than an hour. So last night it started. I got a message. I can't look at that right now. It's actually upsetting me. see. Where is it? I hope she did it. Oh, yeah. Last night, it started.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jonathan Dover, and I am here with Michelle Miners and Stanley Milford Jr. And we are the Paranormal Rangers. So we are going to introduce ourselves to you today. So the title is pretty much getting to know the Paranormal Rangers. And so we'll get going here. We'll start with.
So that premiered last night, and Chanel did an amazing job with it. So the Paranormal Rangers started last night. It's going to be really interesting. Last night was an introductory show for them to get the audience familiar with their backgrounds. So they're great. Stan is they're both really the two of them. I don't know Michelle too much, but she's awesome too. But John and Stan, I was hanging out with them last year. They're awesome. They are awesome. No, I'm not hungry. I gotta cook later after I have a meeting. So they're all over the place, but really Arizona, majority of the time, they travel a lot. But like I said, they travel a lot, but they're in that general area: Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada. They constantly travel because they got family, the reservations. So it's hard to pin them down exactly to a location. They do a lot of traveling too, a lot of conferences internationally. They do a lot of television programs. So they go to California or on location. It's hard because to get access to a reservation from an outsider is not an easy process. I'll tell you that right now. Especially if you're going to see a shaman or a sacred site. A medicine man. It's not easy. So it's too early, way too early. Stop. I know what you want. I know. In a few minutes. I'll take you outside in a few. Wait. But like I said, they're great guys. Before I started exercising and doing what I do, I took a picture with them. I'm gonna have to search my computer, but because I have too many folders with stuff in it, which I don't know what the hell it would take me a week to go through every folder and delete old stuff, and I'm gonna have to do that soon because I'm starting to get out of space here. Hold on, I'm getting a text. Okay. Let's see if I find this folder. Oh my God, I hope not, Colin. I hope not, because that would be not good. It'd be actually devastating that that's happening. You said you have been covering the genre for 10 years. Did you ever find challenges during that time? Very few, because I'm so busy concentrating on what I need to do for the station. My time is, I have a lot on my plate. A lot. Excuse me. That coffee is terrible. Terrible. Yuck. I don't want to tell Mom that, but that coffee is brutal. She always does that to me. She doesn't put the diet sugar. I use sucralose. Just 1 spoon. I can't stand it. I can't find this folder. It's still searching. Anyway, like today I have a meeting with someone in the UK. Okay, Roswell, where are you? Roswell Convention Center. Bill Roswell. Okay, it's at the bottom. Maybe this one. Nope. That's when I did the interviews with people. Oh. Oh my God. It's researching it all over again. Let's see. It's probably this one. That is, I can't believe this is happening, because this is a different one with Katie. Oh, smoke is coming out. I gotta close the door. For the fire. Wood stove. Did you say you got to speak with... Oh, heck yeah. Travis and I know each other quite well. Oh man, I just hit the wrong video. The wrong folder. Oh my gosh. Here we go. This could be it. The pictures aren't showing me nothing. All right, the picture would have been taken 4th of July. Why is there 5th but not 4th? Let me see something. Oh, there's one. Man, look how big I was. Holy Christ. That's how much weight I've lost. Wow. And taking care of myself. There they are. Wow, look how big my face looks there. That was the 4th of July. Oh my gosh. What a difference, huh? Working out and taking care of myself, and I lost 67 pounds since that. That's amazing. But that's a photo I was looking for. And that was in Mesa, Arizona. And like I said, I went all over the place with Mark and Marianne when I was there. All over the place. There's so many pictures. I mean, it's not showing me. Oh, that's Stacy Rufon, State Director. I got a ton of videos too. Yeah, I was way bigger than average. I'm 169 pounds now. I'm doing great. And I'm bike riding it again, so that's going to be really great. Freaking Mark. Anyway, I'm not going to go crazy with this. I hope you do, Collins. I hope you do. Let me see. I know I've got video, but and yeah, I have a picture. No, that wasn't the day. Yeah, these guys decided to give me a lollipop because they knew I didn't like scorpions. They all gifted me with this lollipop. And I have it. I put away. It's got a scorpion in it. I'm like, really, guys? Really? I'm like, come on. That's messed up. 5'7". I gotta go down to 155. That's what the doctor wants me to shoot for. I'm trying to see what... Like I said, I have too many videos. I'm not gonna even try. You gotta see the scary videos of me interviewing people. They're scary. I'm serious. They are scary. You want to talk about big? I mean, it's scary looking. Downright. And my health was at stake. Seriously. Like, scary, bad. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. It was to the point where something had to change or I'm not going to make it. It was seriously a matter of life and death. Seriously. Oh, stop. It's bouncing all over. Like, I was talking, who was talking about David Childress earlier? Somebody mentioned David Childress. I can't remember who it was in chat. Alright. Well. I'd like to welcome a special guest, truly an amazing author with over 25 books, co-star in Ancient Aliens. He's traveled the world numerous times. I'd like to welcome to KGRA Digital Broadcast to the audience, Mr. David Childress.
All right, thanks.
A pleasure to meet you. Now, we could talk about so many books because you have so many exceptional books that you have written. But right now, you just have a new book out, and it's focused on Bigfoot in North America?
Yeah, the Bigfoot Files, the reality of Bigfoot in North America. It's my third Bigfoot book. I did one on Yetis and Sasquatch some years ago. And then I did a book called Bigfoot Nation about 5 years ago. And this is my latest one. It's only been out about 6 months or so.
Okay.
Bigfoot Files. It's all the latest Bigfoot stuff. And in this book, too, I talk about the origin of the name.
Was it you, Grandizer, that mentioned David Childress? Hold on a second. Okay. Oh, you mentioned Lyle. Somebody mentioned. All right, V, have a great one. And I will tell Mom. I don't know. What will this author's next book be? So he writes a lot. He's on Ancient Aliens. He's all over the place. He's actually a really nice man. But I did a couple of interviews. This is available on the site. But look how, the point I was showing this is, look how big I was. I was big. Real big. Like this is one I did with Nick Pope. Coming out to the general public because it's all about transparency and also
the British equivalent of.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now, I don't pull punches. I'm respectful, but I'm gonna ask the questions I want to ask. I do not pull punches. I am not a softball person. I'm not a hardball person because I'm not gonna put somebody on the spot and make them uncomfortable, but I am gonna ask direct questions.
The US Department of Defense. I was a civilian employee.
And Nick is a great guy too in person.
21 years. And for much of the early 90s, I ran their UFO program, where my job was to evaluate the defense and national security implications of the phenomenon.
Wow. So now we're looking at the whistleblowers, well, the whistleblower that just recently came out, Mr. Grush. It looks like there may be more on the table as well. What is your take on this? Do you think that we're going to start to eventually get information coming out to the general public? Because it's all about transparency and also with that fine line of national security. So in a public hearing, honestly, Nick, I don't expect much because there's only so much they can talk about in a public setting, not in a classified hearing setting. So I think, do you think the public is going to continue to be disillusioned by the lack of transparency and say, oh, this is another not much to look at kind of a thing with this current whistleblower?
Well, I think there are two separate issues here.
Okay.
The first issue is the public, as you say. And yes, I think at an unclassified level, people are often, and I get this, disappointed by how little information there is out there. If people look at the text, for example, of David Grush's complaint to the Intelligence Community Inspector General, they will see that it's just a fairly generally worded accusation that there was retribution after he came forward and spoke out. You're not going to get at that level the names of projects,
individuals,
details. No.
Right.
But as I say, the public is only one part of this conversation. The other part is Congress.
Yes.
And Congress, of course, and particularly those parts that are really have the high security clearances to hear this, Congress is now fully engaged on the David Grush story. Here's what I'm hearing. Point number one, David Grush checks out. He is who he says he is. He did serve.
So that's a little snippet of that. Oh my gosh, what happened here? It was overweight. A plane that had crashed and 10 people perished in Alaska. The plane was too heavy. It was overweight before it took off. That's the conclusion. What happened on that plane? Wow, that's horrible. So that was a great discussion with Nick, actually. But you could see how big I was. That's why I was showing it. Look how big I was. That's like crazy, right? That's a big difference to now. I mean, I could start seeing the six-pack again. It's like, are you serious? Yes. So I lost a lot of weight. 169 compared to 236. A lot of discipline, a lot of exercise, a lot of dieting, a lot of working out until I hurt my shoulder. So like I said, I still have a little more work to do, but I'll be biking a lot now. And I'm still dieting, so it's not going to take long for another 14 pounds. Not after 67, dude. It's 67 is the big part of it. 14 is nothing for me now. Nothing. I'll do that by first day of summer. Anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to give you a little perspective. That's embarrassing for me to even look at myself like that. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So tonight on UAP Crossfire, they have on an interesting guest. And I believe I sent them all the description. Yes. Dr. Well, he's not a doctor. Wait. He's a researcher and documentarian. Steve Douglas joins the show. Steve has a long and storied research career. He has taught and sponsored a variety of methods and techniques to investigate aerial phenomena. Oh boy, that's spelt wrong. This work culminates in use of available technology to uncover in the public sphere and spectrum advanced technology. He's a longtime friend of one of the hosts and go-to expert in breaking down events and possible discoveries. Steve's meeting the host of UAP Crossfire will be worth your time. So I have to fix actually this description because there's a typo in there. So I got to do that right now. I just noticed it. Bill needs to proofread. That's on me. Let me fix that. I've got to set up the other stuff. Oh God. Okay, I fixed it there. Okay, save. And I'm going to have to change it Come on, save. Done. That's fixed. But now I gotta fix it somewhere else. Here it is. Save. Fixed. Good. And now I gotta fix it on my thing. Otherwise, when I copy and paste, I'm toast. That's a good question. Did I even put it in here? All right, this can go. Here it is. Save. What happened to which podcast, Grandizer? Wow, he's got a great guest tomorrow on Into the Fire at 8 p.m. He's got, this is his description for 8 p.m. tomorrow. There'll be 2 shows running at the same time. This Friday, March 21st, will feature a real legend, Billy Queen, raised in North Carolina and son of an ATF agent, served as Special Forces soldier in the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War. After leaving the military, he served as a police officer in North Carolina for 6 years, then became an agent with the U.S. Border Patrol, where he served for 2 years before joining the ATF. Early operations included infiltrating the Aryan Nation and the KKK. Then in early 1998, as part of an operation to infiltrate motorcycle gangs, he joined the San Fernando Valley chapter of the Mongols Motorcycle Club as Billy St. John, and he became a full patch member where he served for 28 months. Billy was incredibly successful in his undercover operation within the rank of bikers, and after receiving his full patch member status, elevated to hold the position of Secretary Treasurer and then Chapter Vice President. This led to a series of raids that were carried out on May 19, 2000 to include almost 700 lawmen in 4 states, which led to the arrest and indictment of 54 gang members. The ATF later described Queen's time undercover as its most successful biker gang penetration. He received multiple awards, and following his retirement, Billy wrote a book called Under and Alone, the true story of an undercover agent who infiltrated America's most violent outlaw motorcycle gang. The book became a bestseller upon its release in 2005. It has been said that if there was a Mount Rushmore of undercover agents, Billy would certainly be one of the legends on the mountain. Wow, that's one heck of a guest tomorrow. The podcast you were part of that did those interviews, they're all on the website for the station, in the members area. But I'm sure there's going to be access to them soon for free, and you'll be able to see all of them. There's a bunch of them. I think I did like 10 of them. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I did 14 interviews. With that. Like, this is the gentleman that, again, very involved in the community. He works along with Ross Coulthart, and he's very busy doing work in all kinds of areas. He's a very nice man too. They all are. this one. Bryce.
So I'm here right now with Bryce Zabel. Welcome to the KGRA Digital Broadcasting booth.
I'm glad to be in the booth in Roswell.
And he is the co-host of Need to Know along with Ross Coulthart, and also a great filmmaker as well, you are.
Well, I've had some films made.
Yes, you have.
Had some TV series made.
So you've been involved with this latest whistleblower.
Sure.
That's all the news that's been coming out.
Absolutely.
And what is your take on how the public is reacting to all this information that's coming out now?
Well, I think it's clear there's going to be some blowback. You can't have someone say the things Dave Grush has said, and let's just.
I'm not playing the whole thing because I don't have time, and it's available somewhere else, so I'm not going to do that. But he was directly involved, along with Ross, when Grush came out. He was a vital part of it as well, both he and Ross, when the Grush thing came out on News Nation. Bryce was just as vital to that whole thing coming out as much as Ross was, because they worked together. So Bryce has quite the resume. I'll just say that. Getting back to what you were referring to. So yeah, he's well established. Let's just say that. And he has, I can't get into details, but he has the rights to work on some upcoming projects that I hope get done. That's all I'll say. And I really hope that they come to fruition. I really hope. So, we'll see if it does happen eventually. But there's so many awesome people. I went to Paranormal Investigations with, at the time, Tony Cherie, Rathman, who are unbelievable individuals. They live out west. Ron Lourdes. I say it like the Spanish way, Lourdes. I always mess with her when I see her. Lourdes. No, it's not Lourdes. It's Lourdes. In Spanish, it's Lourdes. And I had such a great time with them at the Kreischer Mansion in Staten Island. And I'm telling you, I witnessed and heard stuff in that place that I was like, whoa. I was, and they take it, they're professional. They take this very serious. I mean, they were even trying to debunk stuff as it was happening, which I have such respect for that. Now, I don't know. My wood stove is going crazy. I don't know if I have the photo that I'm looking for. It's funny because I'm taking the pictures and I'm not in any of the pictures. Yeah, I'm not going to be in these. I'm trying to find the one. It was crazy. I don't think I have it in this folder. Oh, I do. Okay, I found them. Okay, that's the mansion. Okay. Check this out. And I have the video that goes along with what was captured on this photo of the device. Okay? So we were in the basement and we heard a noise. And I have it on I got it on video. We all turned, like Tony turned, oh my God, what's her name? The psychic medium from New Jersey, housewife. April turned her head, I turned my head. but I'm filming everything. And we were like, so I said, I heard something over there. So then we decided to go to that area, and there was a bathroom in a room. And Tony goes, oh my gosh, there's something in the bathroom. Now, you can't see anything. There was nobody in there. And I went up to the device to capture a snapshot of what he was seeing, and it was that. I don't know what the heck that is. It looks like it's in coveralls, or I almost see this as looking like an ET looking thing. It's in the bathroom. We can't see it, but it's in there. It could be. There was a young boy who lost his life on the property. But this was captured on the device that he's recording on, like, and he could see this on. And I'm like, oh my God, what is that? And remember, the bathroom is empty. And this is what came up when I took the snapshot off the device with my phone. I said, I wanted to get a picture of that. And that's what I got. I was like, whoa, that's deep. And I was there when all this was happening. Now, like I said, I might have the video that goes with that. And I gotta go to a meeting in a second. Oh, these videos ain't working. Uh-oh, it's glitching, it's glitching. It's glitching. Oh, I got rid of it. That doesn't work. Did you see the flashing? That's what was going on, sharing the screen. Let me see if this is anything.
Yes, that's a
Yes.
flat out yes.
Did you hear that?
Watch the recorders on the floor.
Oh, I apologize.
They're surrounded.
Here it is. I got the video. One of them.
We come with respect. We only want to communicate with you.
Watch.
We would like to know your story.
Tell us what happened to you.
How did you die? Do you know who killed you?
Right there. See how they...
Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
That's my phone going off. Look. There. That sound. See how he looks and she looks.
Do you know who killed
See?
you?
And then you'll hear my voice.
I did hear that.
All right, let's play it back, and then let's go in that.
I heard that from behind me.
Absolutely, I heard it.
What did it sound like? I know it's like it just.
Like a tappy sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I'm recording and I see like it's in here. It looks weird because I see your shadows. It looks like shadow peoples are behind you.
All right, so that was the sound that we heard. We all heard it. I was like, whoa. Whoa, and it was behind me in that room with the bathroom. So he says, let's go over there and find out what the heck that was. And here is that video clip.
Sheree, do you have that light?
Gold?
Let's just see what's in. Oh, there's.
It had all kinds of props in
I
it.
just shined it in there with.
Let me fast forward a little.
It's all right.
Here we go.
Who is that? Who the hell is that?
What did you? Why?
Oh wait, is that somebody standing there?
It's really weird.
Where the fuck is that? Somebody videotape this because I can't record.
I'm recording.
No, the screen has.
The screen.
Who the fuck is that?
There's something there.
There's a little boy. Who the hell is that?
Where? I don't.
Right in the middle,
Oh,
honey.
oh, oh,
right
oh.
in the middle.
Let me shine it. Oh, it's not there.
Okay, take the camera away. I can't see my screen. Right there.
In the middle of the box, right?
Right there.
There's nobody in there.
There's nobody there.
There's nothing in there. It's just the
Oh, sorry.
wall.
It's the wall?
It's
No, it's not. It's got legs.
maybe it's your reflection.
Look at the
Is someone
It's gone.
in there?
From?
I took a picture. I was filming it.
Back up and see if you see it again.
Yeah.
Look,
In
look,
there?
Yes, look. Look.
Oh, there it
Look,
is.
no,
There it is.
April got
Oh,
it.
that
April
maybe-
got it, baby.
Nice catch. That is a figure. That is a human.
Oh my God.
Every
that's so
hair on my
creepy.
arm is standing up.
You sure it's
Let me
not?
see.
Bill, look.
Hold on,
Is
back
that
away.
our
Sure, I can't. It's too
channel?
glary.
You sure?
Let me lower it. Hold on.
Hold on, don't step in. Back away for 1 second.
Now I could get it.
Taking just 3.
Wow.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
stay where you're
That
at,
is
Tony, get
creepy.
Consistency with your arm in there.
That is creepy.
That
Well,
is
one of you
creepy.
guys
Look.
I'm gonna send
move
this to you
back and
guys.
forth.
Look, there's nothing there now.
Do you see it now?
It is not there.
And there was a noise from this area.
I heard it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me.
Look, I can see the. Is there a toilet in there?
Yeah, there's a toilet in
Okay, I can see the toilet now. I couldn't see the toilet before. It is gone.
there. And you know what? You don't see the shadow. Look, I'm going like this. There, you can't see the shadow of us.
What about the reflection from the wall? Because
No.
it's shiny.
It's gone now, huh?
It's gone.
No, I don't.
See, I love that they're trying to come out with rational, logical explanations to explain it, but we couldn't. In other words, they're trying to debunk it on the location at the time. So they're not just simply accepting it to be what it is. They're trying to, and I totally respect that. Totally.
Look, you see, there's no.
I mean, I can see the reflection
Looks
of
like
the
an
wall.
alien,
That's
right?
in the
I would
picture.
back up to where you originally caught it and see if you see it again, just to
Look,
see
I
if
can-
it's an
I can see
anomaly.
the toilet now.
Excellent idea.
I can see the toilet. I couldn't see the toilet.
Is that a
Oh,
little
you're saying it
boy?
was blocking
Sorry,
it.
that's me.
Right. Look, I can see. I can see the toilet.
It's
Yeah,
still
he's
there.
right. Whatever.
I could not see
He's
the
right.
toilet.
Whatever
still
was there before, the toilet wasn't showing up on the FLIR.
Now,
Now
look,
he can see the
look,
toilet.
I can see the toilet.
Whatever
That's
there was before
crazy.
was what you were seeing instead of the
Yeah,
toilet.
and look, I'm standing where he was, and there's nothing, right?
No.
No,
So-
there's nothing. Nothing. I can see the toilet and the back.
That was crazy. And I was right there. So this is why I say sometimes when things happen and you see it for yourself and you experience it, you own that. No one can take that away. People could talk about it because they weren't there. But when you're there and you experience it for yourself, it's like, oh my, wow. Wow. And let me see if I can find the photo again. I think it's up here. Yeah, this guy right here. Right there. This is what he caught. That's what he caught on the camera. Not the camera, on that device. And it wasn't there. And that's what he caught. That's unbelievable. And it looks almost like an alien. That's why I said it. Then they said it too. It almost looks like an alien. It could be a little boy. There's a history there with that at this Kreischer mansion in Staten Island. But this was so bizarre. Very bizarre. And again, they are an incredible team. They are. And then, and that place, I'm telling you, I have video of the guy. Something happened to me there. Something happened to me. Let me see. I don't know if I have that video though here. I think that's not it. It could be this one. We are here at the mansion. So we shall see how that develops. Anyway, I'll continue. This is what the mansion looks like. Right there. It used to be the mob at one time The families would meet there. This has a lot of history, let me tell you. A lot. They owned that place at one point. And I'm so upset because I don't think I have the video. Is everybody going to the basement?
Down the basement, just be
No?
careful, the third step is.
You're not feeling it? We are here. I don't think I have that one video that I want. When the guy gave me the private tour of the place before they all came. I don't have it. I don't think I do.
Watch 3/4 on the floor. They're just surrounded.
Yeah, I don't have it. That stinks. I have it somewhere on the computer, but I don't have it here. Hold on. This is the
For
one.
the next 2 hours, you will be trying.
I think I've sort of got a grip on, if that.
Check
Real
this
time
out.
Is a both.
All right, Bill just entered the room.
The first time seeing Cody and Satori conduct and do this procedure.
Yeah, Bill.
Can you say something?
Well, at this point,
Check
we
this out.
have exactly the situation that we're hoping for.
This is Cody
now,
and Satori.
Ken, I would like to ask one thing for the audience and for ourselves. If it is at all possible that somewhere in the background we could sit Bill Forte to experience his reaction first time seeing Cody and Satori conduct and do this procedure.
Yeah, Bill right now is setting up upstairs.
Yeah.
If he's available, that's fine. But
Yeah,
we
we'd
can.
We'd love him in the camera shot, to say the least. And
Set what you do up, or is everybody just? Yeah, everybody knows what they do. No.
well, yeah.
Dead people. There you go.
Cut to the chase.
This location is different than any other line we've done with Rise Up because Satori and I have tried to not learn any history about the place. This is, of course, our first time here. We wanted to come for a while because we've been hearing all these great things about this place. And now we're finally here. And we stayed away while Kelly and Ken were talking about the history of the place. And
Another great team right here.
Up. So whatever happens tonight, happens tonight.
Very nice. And
Bill is here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Bill just entered the room, so.
There he is. Here we go.
And
So what we're going to do right now is similar to if we were using psychics. We will go into a place, let them do their thing, give us some information. So what we're going to do right off the bat is they're going to try to establish who might be here, and we can address them properly, cut to the chase about is this a man or is this a woman. Whoever's here will have an opportunity to address that person personally, and then we'll go into an EVP session and see if it's possible to document that individual's voice. So we'll start with this to get a baseline of whom exactly we might be running into tonight.
all right.
So-
Have we decided now, Ken? Are we calling this a tap method?
Not unless we want to get sued by Pilgrim Films.
Damn it. Okay. Never mind then.
Touche. Good point.
Only the tax method. The tax method? The tax method? I don't know. What's your legal system?
I think my dad's gonna be like, that's fine.
Jason Hodge pops into chat like he's prone to do tonight, he would never do. All right, in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys.
All right, so can I do spiel now? So if there's anybody in this building, I'm Satori,
I'm Cody.
and we're gonna do something a little strange. We're going to hold hands, and you should see a light, that's what we know, and hear us. And if you do that, come forward, nothing will happen to you, you won't be hurt, we'll just be able to hear you, okay? So wherever you are, so if you see that, wherever you are, I need you to come downstairs. Coming downstairs. We're standing right here, the two weirdos holding hands. All right. So if you're here, I can hear you very well. I need you to stomp your feet or hit something maybe 4 times to let me know you understand me, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much. It's great to talk to you this evening. Excitement. I know. So I'm going to ask you to stop for a sec. How many people that are spirits that are passed on are in this room right now, including whoever is talking, okay? Can you let me know that? Knock out how many? 2. Okay, thank you so much. All right, I need the loudest person to be the one to talk, okay? On behalf of both. I need 1 for yes and 2 for no. Are you with this building originally? Part of the building's history? Okay, so this person over here. So I'm going to ask, are you a male? Okay, so I'm going to go through the alphabet. When I get to the first letter of your name, could you knock? And then I'll restart. When I get to the second letter, you knock, and I'll keep restarting until we spell out your name. Is that okay? You'll get the hang of it. Is that okay? Okay. Ready? A, B, C, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, A, C, A, C, can. This is a.
And I'm sitting there and I can hear the sounds right underneath them. Now, people might say, oh, there's somebody banging underneath the floor. Everybody that was in that house was in that room. And this is an old hotel. There's no no way. And I was in the basement when I heard it under a concrete slab. So and I have that video somewhere. Because people say, oh, there's somebody underneath the floor. This was so freaking crazy. And I even say it during the live stream of the show. Because this was live. I'm like bugging out. I couldn't believe what the hell was going on. I really couldn't. But then I think I come on. Yeah, right here maybe.
On there, or maybe 10. And then that went off. Before we even got there, that dial went off. So it's going to be an interesting night, to say the least, because we've just started.
Exactly.
I can't. Erin, you've experienced this. You know.
I do.
What it's like. Now that I've experienced it, I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. Being here and seeing it for myself and hearing it for myself and hearing the information that they're getting from the spirit or spirits, it's incredible.
Yeah.
And
It is.
it touches your heart. It's profound. Like I said, I was almost crying over there. I was, like shaking almost because it was so much. It was very emotional. So I think they're going. So I think they're going over some of the audio that could have happened in that area.
So yeah, this was, and then upstairs was crazy. I had set up my camera up that this was crazy.
Can you answer that? Or did you ask?
This was crazy.
This is so exciting and like, it's great.
I'm gonna see if I can-
Are we on?
Yes.
Are we on?
Yeah.
How's the lighting?
You guys are on. Yes. Audio's on.
Closer to you.
I know you're pretty good with it. Yeah, that's good.
All right, let's start, guys.
This is Riza and
This is Riza.
All right, so if anybody's up here, I'm sure word is passing around pretty fast.
Are they coming?
Wait for, no, they're gonna take the hall.
That was my camera, I think.
Do we just do it?
Yeah. Yep.
Very enough. You want your bracelets up?
Let's just see what happens. I just want to see what happens.
See if word is spreading.
They said they just got an EMF trace up the hole.
I'm freaking out.
Hi, you're very loud. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Can you stop for a sec? Stop moving. Freeze. Thank you. I'm gonna ask 1 for yes, 2 for no. That same noise. Do you understand me? 1. Nice. No. So, would you like to talk? 1 stop for yes, 2 stops for no. Can you answer that? Tony, you ask.
I don't
Hello?
like this.
Can we have one person that wants to talk to us come forward, please? Hello?
I don't like this.
Hi. They don't like when I talk. They want you to talk.
George, I'm feeling the same way.
Who is this?
Can we spell out your name? It's like a beat.
We need somebody who's willing to answer our questions to help us out here. If there's somebody on another floor that would like to come up here,
This was so crazy because whatever it was going nuts. And it didn't come off as a positive vibe. I'm telling you that right now. There was another presence, but this one was very disruptive. The best way I can explain it. It wasn't a friendly. It seemed hostile. And I was like, I'm not feeling this. I was like, oh my gosh, this is not what I expected. And you could hear it right underneath the floor. And I have the clip somewhere. I can't do it now because I got to go to a meeting now. But I had the clip when we were in the basement. And you heard the tapping from underneath a concrete slab near the boiler. So, like I said, some people might speculate and try to debunk it that somebody's tapping underneath the floor of that room. Well, how do you explain? And believe me, I'm sitting there and I'm trying to, like, what the heck is going on? But when you hear it, that was the icing in the basement. When I'm sitting 2 feet away from them, because it was cramped, maybe less. They're like right in front of me. And I hear the tapping coming from underneath the concrete, and I could feel it with my feet because I'm so close to them. It's coming from underneath the concrete slab. Like, what? WTF? It was like, whoa. And then I had a camera in the basement overnight, and the camera was doing crazy things. I got it on my computer somewhere. It starts because it's a motion detector camera. To Mevo, and it starts moving like it's capturing something, but you don't see nothing, but it's still moving in the basement. I'm like, whoa, what's up with that? So there was a lot of weird things that happened in that place at the Shanley that night. A lot of weird things. I have no explanation. And I know one thing, Cody and Satori are incredible. The paranormal couple, they are incredible. Despite what other people might want to debunk or skeptic or whatever, I experienced it for myself. I seen it. I heard it. That's all I'm going to say on it. But it was an experience. For sure. But that's why I always tell people, you own your own experience. No one can take away your experience. Despite what they might say, they might have... I respect their opinion. But unless you experience it for yourself, then you might have a different opinion on it. It's one thing to criticize something from the outside looking in. But when you're actually there and you're experiencing it, it's like, whoa. And that's the way it was for me. Because I've heard about what they do and the whole team. And like anyone, it's normal. You will question the authenticity of it. But when you're there and you experience it, that's a game changer. At least for me, it is. So they're a great team. What Tony's doing now, he's got this new device. Maybe I'll bring him on someday. He's working right now. I might do that one day. Just have him come on with me and share. I have some clips that he sent to somebody else for a future show. I don't know if I still have that email. Oh my gosh, I hope I do. Because I do have, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind me sharing one. But I don't want to do this without him. No way. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Sent. I know I forwarded it. It could be in my other email. I think it is. Let me check, because I gotta go. I really gotta go. Ugh. It's not in here. I'm gonna have to have him send that to me again. I'm gonna call him really quick. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Bill. How you doing?
Good. I know you're at work, so I'll keep it quick and short. Sure. Remember those clips that you sent me for Kristan?
Yeah.
Can you resend them? Because I'm live streaming right now, so people can hear you. I was talking to them and showing them everything that happened at the Kreischer Mansion.
Oh, cool.
And then I just mentioned about your new device that you created. So if you could send that to me, and then maybe on a weekend night, a Friday night or a Saturday night, you could just come on for like 15, 20 minutes with me on my live stream, and we could we'll show some of these clips and get it out, because I'm everywhere. I'm on TikTok, Rumble, Twitch.
Awesome, Bill. I'd love that. Yeah, I'll send them over.
All right, because I was showing that thing that you captured on that device that looked like a boy or even like a little ET, and how we heard the sound. I showed all that just now, everything.
Oh, awesome. I'll have to check that out.
Dude, that was crazy. That was wild. So yeah, send that to me so I can have it. So when you come on for a few minutes, and then we'll arrange for a Friday or Saturday night for you to come on with me.
Awesome. Sounds great, Bill. I'll send those over.
All right, send my love to everybody.
You bet, Bill.
Later.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, he'll come on one night and share that with us here. So you gotta see his new device. Oh my gosh. And what it's not getting radio signals, or it is intense. By the way, there is something going on out there, and I just got one. Do not open it. Do not respond to it. Act now, toll payment deadline approaching. That is malware that the FBI has warned about. These are professional hackers trying to get access to your information. I'm going to delete it right now, but be very careful. Do not open it. It just came up on my phone. Be very careful with anything that says a toll payment is due or anything like that. Don't open it. It's out there. You could look it up. What? I don't remember seeing this one. I'm gonna have to investigate. She just sent me a show file. But yeah, keep an eye out for those. Do not open it. Delete it, block it, whatever. If it says toll payment due, don't touch it. And we're talking, this is really bad. Go look it up. Google or DuckDuckGo it. Look for what I'm talking about. It's out there. Don't touch it. Don't open it. Whether it's a text or an email, don't open it. All right, I got to run. I got a meeting. So to everybody who's watching, be well, be blessed, be safe. Have a great rest of your afternoon. And I'll be back on later tonight.